So if your fish are not growing, what do? Well, the first thing people think about is throwing more food in the tank, and that's actually the opposite of what I would recommend. The first thing you need to do is test your water and see if you have no ammonia and no nitrite, and keeping your nitrates below 40 parts per million, as those stressors can definitely inhibit growth in your fish, and water changes can reduce those nitrates significantly. So I would start by potentially doing more water changes to keep your nitrates lower so that the fish are starting to grow faster. Another potential issue is if you have your fish in too small of a tank, it could definitely stunt their growth, and the reduced water volume also can contribute to higher levels of nitrates based on parts per million. So the more the water volume, the bigger the space, the better chances that your fish will grow fast. Another thing people don't think about often is the tank mates you have your fish with, because if you have some really fast fish that are getting all the food and you have smaller, slower fish that are not eating enough, that could definitely be an issue. But also if there's aggression between the tank mates, it can definitely add to stress of your fish. Maybe they stop eating as much, or just in general, a stressed fish will not be growing quite as fast. The last aspect of this is about feeding, but I would always recommend not to overfeed your food, but rather feed high quality foods with a varied diet. Definitely research your fish and see if they need more protein or veggie-based matter in their diets. They get really good quality food, usually extreme krill flakes or pellets, and mixing in some frozen foods on occasion, but just be sure you are not overfeeding your fish, because that's actually going to pollute your tank and cause more issues. And the last thing is just to have patience, because some fish are slow growers compared to other species, and just try to enjoy the process, because some are slow and steady growers. But if you follow these tips, I think your fish will start to grow faster, but just keep that patience and enjoy the ride.